From sunrise to seeing green pastures, clear water beaches, green valleys, high cliffs, world's largest saltwater lake, fiery sun and magical sunsets, and lastly the wildlife. UNESCO's World Heritage Site. This is what Cape Breton is all about. This video is all about Cape Breton and Cabot Trail, which is known as the world's renowned road trip to be done in North America. Come and join me to see my trip in a day around Cape Breton. Hello guys and welcome back to my vlog. As you would have guessed from the title that I am going to Cape Breton, and I thought of showing you my journey on how I did in a day. So I started from Halifax early in the morning around 5:30 a.m. and we decided to drive for at least 3 hours on a stretch until we hit the Cape Breton Island. So Cape Breton Island is a small island which is towards the eastern, or I would say the northeastern part of Nova Scotia, and it is almost a 364 kilometers of drive from Halifax to Cape Breton, which takes around 3 hours if you avoid traffic and leave early in the morning. So we started off at 5:30 and we reached around 8:30 to 9 at our first stop, which was Petit. As we left early in the morning and before sunrise, at times the roads were a little bit difficult to drive because the visibility was just few meters and the roads were full of mist. But as soon as we moved along, we gradually could see the sun rising and we could see how the clouds were separating on our way and how the sun rays were falling on the green pastures and lands. And that is one of the beauty of doing a road trip and starting early in the morning. So in a couple of hours we made it to a city which is called as Truro. It's one of the other major cities in Nova Scotia, and I would consider that as our first milestone. And from here we were heading towards northeast side of Nova Scotia and on the way to Cape Breton. So Cape Breton is ranked as #1 island in North America, and its Cabot Trail is what is known for an ultimate road trip. Cabot Trail is around a 300 kilometer long drive, and the road has a mix of winding roads, dramatic coastal views, green lands, spectacular coastal vistas, and beautiful sunsets to look around. Hello guys and welcome to my vlog. Today I've decided to go for a Cabot Trail drive, and it's generally a 2-day trip, but I've decided to do a 1-day trip. So my first stop is at Petit. It is a very small and beautiful city in Cape Breton. I just stopped for a beautiful breakfast and now I'm going to head to another stop, and it's a beach. So let me show you how my trip is going to go around. At this beautiful beach called as Highlander, and I will highly recommend this for a breakfast or maybe lunch. They prepare self-made breads and freshly prepared food, and they have a very nice coffee. And in case you want to pack some lunch, they also offer that at a very minimal cost. So if you're going to head to a Cabot Trail and you need some packed lunch, you can grab some from here. If you fancy buying some souvenirs or magnets, this is a perfect place in Petit, and I did buy some magnets. They come at a very reasonable price of $3 to $4. So if you want to buy some magnets, this is the best shop to buy. I'm currently at this Aphrodite gift shop. I think you would have liked it, the collection it has. I never miss to come to this shop whenever I visit Cabot Trail, so I'll highly recommend you to come here as well. This is the waterfront of the city Bedek. It's a very small waterfront, but they have beautiful views overlooking the green hills. And since it's summer, it's completely green, but in fall for sure it's going to be all different trees with varied colors from red to yellow to orange. There's a couple of restaurants around at the waterfront, so in case you need to hop off for a lunch or a breakfast, there are options which you can explore. The city also has some motels if in case you decide to stay here overnight or you wish to take a small stop for a few hours, then this is a perfect place to have a halt. The city is also famous for the local art and culture. They have beautiful tiny shops which showcase their local art and gifts and souvenirs that they prepare. So I would highly recommend looking around for shops in case you are fond of buying local art and craft things. So this is one of the smallest and I would say the beautiful city of Cape Breton. After leaving Bedek, we stopped at a small viewpoint for a few seconds just to click some beautiful pictures of the nature, and then we headed towards Ingonish. So we drove in an anti-clockwise direction, and from Bedek to Ingonish is around 95 kilometers, and it took a couple of hours to drive along. And Ingonish is a very small town, and it also has few cottages and motels if you wish to live there or stay for a night. And they have a beautiful rocky beach. And this place also has gondola, so if in case you want to ride a gondola, it starts from the base of Ingonish and it goes up. I've never been in a gondola before at Ingonish, but I think it will have a very beautiful view of the city down along with the blue waters and sky, and I think it should be worth going and taking a ride in gondola. So currently I am at Ingonish beach. This beach is very known for clear waters, and it's more of a rocky beach, and this is my second stop. There are a few cottages if you want to stay the night, and there's a gondola ride as well to have a view of the peaks around. So after Ingonish, we began our journey, and seeing the beach, we were heading towards Cape North. So Cape North is another 50-kilometer drive from Ingonish, and it is considered as the head of the Cape Breton Island. And I would say once you reach Cape North, it's kind of 50% of your road which you have completed. And the landscape changes once we start moving from Ingonish towards Cape North. So at Ingonish you have one side mountain and one side Atlantic Ocean views, but as you reach Cape North it's completely covered by hill, and so you just see all green mountains on both your sides, and they have beautiful valleys on the way. And there were some shops which we did see on the way to Cape North, and the internet connection and the mobile networks get lost once you cross in Gunesh. So be mindful when you're driving on Cabot Trail. The mobile connectivity is not continuous, it might come and go all around the route. So this was half of my journey of Cabot Trail. If you enjoyed watching this, don't forget to hit the like and share button, and I will be coming up shortly with the remaining trip, which is the other half of the Cape Breton Island, and again that has spectacular views to see. So stay tuned.